every time there was a wreckage of any kind. Like I got a call one day, and he said, "There's a man. We're dealing with the backcountry, and they said there's a man that has been injured, needs medical help." So the pilot, he's just my best friend. He's our smoke jumper pilot. And the doctor went with us. I took my rescue outfit, my medical kit and everything. The weather was really bad, and we flew, and we got into this guard station and landed, or the plane landed. I parachuted out, and I was just spotted myself, and I was the only one leaving the plane. And I asked the pilot, I said, "Which way's the wind blowing?" And he says, "Right down the meadow." And I said, "Well, take me up to the," we always, used the drift chute, but I didn't use a drift chute. We didn't have time for all that business, and we was pretty low anyway, and so I parachuted out. Boy, I went across that meadow so fast and into the timber, and I counted the trees that I took down with my parachute, and I landed up against a rock wall as high as this ceiling is, and timber all around me. And I thought, man, I have to be here. I shook myself and got to feeling all right, and I wasn't hurt any. And I got out, and they dropped the medical kit and my personal kit stuff there to me, and I went up to where they was camped, and there was 3 of them had gone elk hunting, and they were war buddies from California. And this one, he'd told them so many wild stories about elk hunting and whatnot, how easy it was. And so they went elk hunting, and they flew into this meadow, and the fellow that was their guide and whatnot, he let them out, and they had this camp set up. And anyway, I walked up there, and I said, "How's the fellow that needs the medical?" The tent was there. They had a little tent. And he says, "Well, he's just, the flaps was all closed on." I says, "Is he all right?"